Hi there, it's Benji. I'm Benji 84.0. If you're wondering how has he got hundreds of subscribers and he doesn't have many videos up, he doesn't have much content up, that's because this is a relaunch. This isn't the only content I've ever made. This is 4.0. This is the best iteration of my content. So I'm going to give you another red flag, a deal-breaking red flag in my opinion, to look out for in a woman if you are interested in a potential romantic situation with her, romantic relationship, potentially, male friends. Now, this is a deal breaker for me. It's something I have experience with personally. Now, there are two types of male friends that a woman will have, whether she realizes it or not, and or whether she admits it or not. Now, it's a deal breaker. It is a complete deal breaker. As I say, I have personal experience. I'm not going to give story time, no. I'm not going to talk about my personal life other than saying I do have personal experience with this. Now, there'll be two, let's say you have a girlfriend or a wife, and she has a male friend. It's one of two things. Either they've slept with each other in the past and or they're still sleeping together, or he's what I used to call a protective male friend, but the phrase commonly used now is a beta male orbiter, a simp. He's a beta male orbiter. He's waiting there in the wings for his opportunity. Now he's been friend zoned, that one. However, the friend zoned beta male orbiter male friends are an issue as well, because because of the types they are, they will be undermining you, the man in the relationship, constantly. They will be sneakily doing things behind your back. They'll probably, if they interact with you, smile to your face, shake your hand, while behind the scenes they're basically operating like women operate. That's how those guys, those blokes, BLOKE, that's how they operate. They do that shit behind the scenes, sneakily pulling strings or attempting to. I mean, they're crap at what they do, but they are sly and sinister, and they are relentless. These dickheads will stay in the friend zone for years, even decades potentially. Now, I've not seen them do it for decades. I know they do, though. They're bound to. Just thinking it through here. They'll be there in the background for years, attempting to pull strings, and because they're sly, because they're sneaky, because they're manipulative, because they act like women, basically, these beta male orbiters, these friend zoned, like I used to call them, protective male friends, cock blockers, basically. Except this is, that's a different matter for a different video, that when they're cock blocking. No, this is when you, the man, are in a romantic relationship, a committed one, right, with a woman, and the beta male orbiter is in the background, right? Now, she might be oblivious to it, although women knowingly friend zone these guys. She might be dumb and oblivious to it. I don't think so. I think usually, nearly always, they're keeping them around. They might not be keeping them on the bench, ready to bring them off the bench when they're done with you. They might just be toying with them. They might just be showing their true Jezebel colours, their true Jezebel spirit there. I don't know what their motivations are. I don't care, because you, the man, cannot allow it. I mean, forbid it. Now, I don't care how that sounds. You can't allow it. You cannot allow your woman that you're in a committed romantic relationship with, as the man, to have male friends. It's one of the two that I just described, exclusively, unless he's gay. That's a different matter. I'm not talking about that here. That isn't usually the case, all right? I'm talking about straight guys, all right? He's either already slept with her and or still is, or he's friend zoned. He's a beta male orbiter, and he's going to be doing everything he can to stitch you up behind the scenes, waiting in the wings. He's not your friend. In fact, he probably sees you as his mortal enemy. You, the man in the relationship with the woman that he has put on a pedestal, that he's simping for, that he idolizes, worships the ground she walks on. Don't think he's, you, the man in that committed romantic relationship with that woman. Don't think this so-called friend of hers, this beta male orbiter, is your friend. You, the man, that he's your friend, because he's not. he's working behind the scenes. So that's why it's just not acceptable. It isn't. It's completely unacceptable. It's a deal breaker. No male friends. As I say, I've already spelled it out. There are two possibilities there, one or the other, unless he's gay. I'm not factoring that in. I'm talking, as I said, I'm talking about straight guys here. So, and I have experience with this. It never ends well. Okay. And just to add this on, flip it around. Does any woman in a committed romantic relationship with a man, when she actually cares about the man, does she want him hanging around with other women? Does she want him having female friends? No, she doesn't. In fact, she won't allow it. It doesn't work both ways though, does it? The words controlling, paranoid, abusive only get thrown the man's way, never the woman's way. That's another matter for another video. Here's a quick video. This is a quick one on why, as a man in a committed romantic relationship with a woman, no male friends under any circumstances. No male friends for the woman. Absolutely forbid it. If that doesn't work, end it. It's a deal-breaking red flag. I have personal experience of this. I live by this. No male friends for the woman. It's as simple as that. Either she gets with the program and goes along with it, or you walk. Those are your two options. That's it. There you go. I've spelled it out. Another red flag for you. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it if you think if you know someone you think might get something from it. Subscribe, and when you do, ring the notification bell, comment. This is Benji on Benji 84.0. Hasta pronto.